So now we're going to work on the Levator Scapulae motor point, Medial Scalene motor point, and SCM motor point. They very much line up with the Adam's apple, but just so you know, the whole SCM will respond to electric stim. There's tons of motor points in there. Same with the medial scalene. So just the anatomy. This is why you really want to do this in a live course, because you need to be able to palpate your partner. You really got to have a good grasp of the anatomy on the neck to be safe. The vertebral arteries are right under here. Somebody who's diving in with their needle and doesn't know the anatomy is not going to be a safe practitioner. We want to know that the SCM is here and it runs right over those vertebral arteries. So we would never be needling in this direction through the SCM. We're going to always be needling from posterior to anterior. Same with the medial scalene here. It runs right up over those vertebral arteries. So we want to be able to block it. See how it comes up straight up out of the rib cage area, and the SCM is at an angle. So those are our guidance. This is the medial scalene, this is SCM. And the levator scap come right off of the semispinalis capitis, fall forward, feel for a tight band of muscle in here. And it's usually around the level of the Adam's apple, but all this area is going to be also work. Okay, so what I'm going to do the levator scap first. I'm going to come off the semispinalis capitis. I'm around the level of the Adam's apple. I'm coming right off semispinalis capitis here, come forward, and I fall into this little hole here, and I can feel what feels kind of like a guide tube. That's deep is the levator there. So I'm going to go tap my needle here. I'm going to insert, and I'm going to first go through the traps, upper trapezius. There, I just got to the levator scap. I just felt the difference in the density. And I'm going to put this on a low frequency, probably around 1 or 2 hertz. Start kind of low. Don't surprise your patient. Let them know they're going to feel their head move a little bit. And then you're going to pulse here. Good. There we go. And I like to just let that go until it feels like it's loosening up. It's a sensation that you get in your passive hand. And you can also visually see the increase in movement as the muscle is releasing and becoming more flexible, more elastic. Okay, so I'll take that out. And then we're going to grab the SCM midway, right around the level of the Adam's apple. Grab it, tap a needle in it. You don't have to be deep, you just have to have a needle in the muscle. And you're going to put some stim on it, and you're going to feel it move. And yes, if you're wondering about which head of the SCM you're stimulating, this will release both, but if you're really concerned more with the clavicular head, then absolutely you might want to go a little closer to the anterior portion of the SCM. But in my experience, that stimulation alone, because it's affecting the innervation from the accessory nerve, that you're just getting the full muscle to relax, both heads. Now we're going to do the medial scalene, and needle. Okay, so medial scalene. Remember, they come straight up out of the ribs like this. I like to be able to grab them, and I just need a needle in the medial scalene. It does not need to be deep. So we're going to stay safe and superficial. I'm just going to put a little stim on the medial scalene. You'll probably see some movement of the shoulder as well. It's fine. Excellent. So then we get the medial scalenes released, accessory breathing muscle, better posture, better neck flexibility, especially on lateral flexion in the opposite direction. All around excellent neck treatment.